Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be using another palette this morning out of my Shop My Stash eyeshadow basket that I did about a week ago. And the basket is behind me back there. And I'm just pulling palettes out of it daily to go ahead and try to use the ones I pulled out. This is the 5th palette I pulled out of that basket. And this one is the BFF Alondra and Elsie BH Cosmetics collab palette. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. I'm not sure what I want to do today, whether what colors I'm going to use, but I do want to do either one shadow or 2 eyeshadow look because I'm really pressed with time this morning. But I'm not 100% sure yet. So we're just going to come in a little closer and just see what we can come up with. But I know it's going to probably be more on the either warmer or neutral side, but it probably basic. I don't think I'm going to use any shimmers today, just because I'm actually really trying to get out the door. So for starters, we're just going to take the shade. Let's do it a bit different. Let's take, I guess it's Aloe and L's. Is this matte shade on the bottom row, the second shade, and I'm taking it on my Makeup Shack T68 brush, and it's just a big fluffy brush. And this morning I did my eyes a little bit different. I concealed with my regular concealer, but I topped my eyelids with my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation, and it's a foundation and concealer in one, in the shade beige, this shade here. And I wanted it a little bit deeper because I knew we're not going to use any light shades today, and it'll probably make it a little easier for me placing these shadows. So I'm just going to blend this shadow, place it and blend it. And it's performing really well. And I did not set the base. So I do like how this shadow is working with this wet base. And I'm just, again, placing it in my crease and my outer V and just blending. And I'm blending upwards a little bit above my crease. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. Place it and then just blend. In circular motions. So it's blending pretty good. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that and packing it all over my lid. And I'm not going too far up in my crease. I'm just really packing it on the shadow. Like I said, I want to keep this real simple today. Or I'm going to be late leaving out for work. Pack a little bit more. And I'm only packing it like this because I don't want this concealer and foundation to crack and break throughout the day. Kind of make sure it's dry and set with this eyeshadow. I'm just going out just a little bit, pressing and packing the eyeshadow. Let's do it one more time on the lid. And I'm just going in the shape of my eye. This is a nice dark brown matte shade. Okay, so I think that's enough for that. So we're gonna no, we're not gonna apply any more shadows, but we're just gonna lightly blend the edges of this shade that's into the crease. and a little bit above, just a little bit, not too high. What is that? A piece of lint on this brush. Okay, and do the same thing for the other eye. I like that. That's pretty. So now we need to make sure we blend this shadow so we don't have these harsh edges that you're seeing now. So now we're going to go in with, I'm trying to find my fluffier brush. I had it on me. Here we go with this. With these brushes this morning. I'm sorry. So I'm going to take my 535 brush, and I want to go in with the shade next to it. Yeah, let's try the shade next to a latte, which is a lighter matte taupey shade, and we're going to apply that and see how it looks above the shade Aloe and Else. And we're just going to pack it on the brush a little bit, not too much, and place it on the concealer. And we're not going to blend just yet until we actually get the amount placed that we want in that area, and then we'll blend. Okay, so now we'll blend these two shadows together right where they meet so they're not harsh. That is pretty so far. So I'm going to go back in one more time, but I'm going to use a different brush because I want to define this matte shadow in my crease area a little bit. So I'm going to take this MAC 217 brush and place Aloe and Else on it and pack it back in the outer V and into the crease, since it's a more defined brush and not a fluffy brush. I think my allergies are starting to act back up. I can tell with my voice sounding like I have cold in my chest. And I'm just blending now these edges with this brush. And if you have the Morphe 443 brush, it's the same style brush. Okay, and I'm just blending. Okay, so I like that for the eyeshadow look. I think I'm going to end it with that. And we're going to clean up these under eye area. And I just take a wipe and my micellar water and just wipe. So now that we have that done, we're going to clean up our eyebrow area. And I do this right before I apply my foundation and stuff because I don't want all this product under my foundation. And then plus I have to moisturize my skin, so I'm not moving all of this product all over my face. Okay, so that completes the eyelid portion of this eye look. And this is the final look of the the eye look I came up with. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go off camera, do my norm, my usual, finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back to show you guys my final look. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back, and this is the final look. So I'll share with you all what I did last. I did not apply any more shadows on my eyelid, but I did go in with my Profusion blush too. And this is one of my favorite palettes. It's all beat up. I really use this a lot. But I highlighted with the shade Star Coral in my inner corner, as well as my brow bone area, because I didn't want a lighter one this morning. I wanted more of a goldy type to keep it on the deeper side. That's what I did with the rest of the eyes. I applied some black liner, my norm. And for my lips, I went back in again, what I've been using lately. This Glimmer lip gloss. Like I said, I'm not sure where I purchased it from. It's just a nude colored gloss. And I actually did a little bit different today. Under the bottom, I not only lined but filled my lips with this Zoeva Professional Lip Twist in Phoebe. This one came in my BoxyCharm for this month. The formula is pretty good on here. It's not dried out. So I used this under the bottom and just topped it with this Glimmer gloss. So that's all I did for the eyes and my lips. But for my bronzer, I used the Iconic bronzer. I've been using this bronzer since I received my BoxyCharm. This is a nice bronzer. The formula is like really, really good. And I have the shade Warm Bronze. I used this and then I topped it with my ColourPop pressed blush in the shade Tripping. It's more like a bronzer shade for my skin tone, and I've been liking to top this on top of my bronzer for a little more shimmer. For my blush, I still use this palette as well, and I use the middle shade at the bottom, Fantasia, this pinky shade, to blush with. So that is all I did to complete my look. The only other thing I did was I did apply some lashes this morning, and I applied the Kiss lashes in the style 01, which are these really, really light everyday lashes. And since I'm dealing with a lot of allergy issues, you can't feel these on your eyes as I would the thicker band. So when I do want to wear them, I try to stick these on when they're not as irritated as much as they are during this time of the year. So these are the lashes I use. And my lips look a little bit fuller because I use my Too Faced what is this stuff called? I've had it for a while. I forgot I had it. My lip injection by Too Faced. I used this little thing, and they look fuller this morning, I have to admit. But overall, I do love this look. I hope you guys enjoyed me doing the eyeshadow tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And if you have not done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and become a part of my YouTube family. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.